break, maybe. Let me see if you could hear this.
Let's go and take a couple calls, which I promised to do. I'll talk to Ken first in New York. Hi, Ken.
You hear it okay?
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
I got a question. I'm wondering, what the hell is wrong with Ronnie?
Go ahead.
I think he's crazy. I mean, that guy has great a character.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Ken. There is no character behind Ronnie. In fact, 69! When I met Ronnie, and of course, this is going back, I'm going to say I met Ronnie when I was just at NBC. So that's, I think, 30 years or something. Almost 30 years. More? 35?
Yeah, because that was...
You met Ronnie, I'm going to say 85 is when you guys met.
Yeah.
The Crayon contract was nuts.
32.
32. All right. I met Ronnie 32 years ago. And I told you, I found him to be so kooky that he had written me a letter in my home. I told you he drove me one time. I didn't have a car or anything like that, or a driver. I was not a wealthy man. I was a disc jockey at NBC. They wanted to get rid of me. I got hired to do a stand-up gig on television in Hartford, Connecticut, local television. And so they sent a driver for me. I had never even had a driver before. So this guy drives me to Hartford, and I found him odd. And these are my recollections. I remember Fred went with me, and not that we put a lot of thought into who was driving us, but what was odd about him was afterward, he dropped off a handwritten note to my house. How he wanted to be my, work for me, my friend.
It is my strong desire, Godfather.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
it was man right there, Crayon.
It was just grade level 6 or 5, 5th grade level, sort of almost like a child's handwriting, simpleton. And I said, I would never hire this guy. He's somewhat frightening. Well, anyway, my agent was able to convince NBC at some point that I shouldn't be on the subway every day because we were dealing with a lot. They got me a driver. And when I was looking for a driver, they were very, very, a lot of them were just so expensive. And Ronnie, unbeknownst to me, had gone to my agent and had a meeting with him and had a reasonable price. He wasn't looking to gouge. So my agent said, hey, I found this guy. His name's Ronnie. I go, Ronnie, wait a second. That's the guy who sent me that fucking letter. There's something wrong with him. I'm not kidding. This is the true story of Ronnie. I go, there's something wrong with this guy. Yeah, to see this. Well, my agent goes, let me tell you the difference in price. I said, well, I'll take a chance. Because the way it worked is that I ended up paying Ron. You know what I mean? Like NBC, somehow they wrangled that for me, but anyway. But that letter that he sent me had all the charm of a ransom note. So I started driving with the guy. And for years, I got to know Ronnie. And there were two different Ronnies. There was a Ronnie that is so reasonable when you talk to him in the car and so sort of, I don't want to say enlightened because that would be
Ronald.
But it makes sense.
But he makes sense. And Robin, you know this to be child gets jobbers.
Yeah, because
I'm like, but then.
You good, buddy? You want me to play more or are you good?
You could play a little more, but remember, if I was monetized, you couldn't.
He's the most fascinating guy. And nice cut. We don't know why she loves him.
Oh.
I'm trying to find the part where you play the game.
All right.
So here we go.
That's a different call. You have to walk the call.
Ronnie's sex toy. Vagina would be.
Sorry, bud. I thought there were more of you on this.
Really, that whole call is
not
30 minutes.
What kind of hole is? It's cylinder. Right. You happy?
Anyways, that's about all I got.
All right, I'm just saying the Dave call where we play the game, that's not the Ronnie.
Oh, yeah.
That's different. But the whole Ronnie call was 30 minutes. And if I've monetized, you couldn't play that. Stern would copyright the hell out of that if I was monetized. Yeah, he would.
Oh, I got a Weaver one. Hold on.
Couldn't get laid in a monkey whorehouse with a fistful of bananas. Couldn't get laid in a monkey whorehouse with a fistful of bananas.
All
That's
right.
a good one.